Hey there friends on YouTube, my name is Roger with Electronics and Gadgets. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. Hit the like and subscribe please. If you've been here before, thank you. The next review and unboxing I want to do is on a company called Bigblue, and it's their Cellpowa500. It's a 537.6 watt generator. Okay, so let's unbox this thing. First off, impressive. It says Bigblue right on the box, so the company's logo name is right on the outside of the box. It's heavy, but it's not super heavy for a generator. It's 17 pounds, 17.2 pounds actually. So let's go ahead and open this up. Both sides. Okay, and inside we find another box. So let me get this out of here. It's hard to do holding the camera and all this, so we'll dump it upside down. Okay, so here's the main box, which again, Bigblue, and it tells you a little bit about it. Supports MPPT, we'll talk about that. Safety precautions, charging methods. So let's go ahead and open this up here. We got another, just a tab. And I wanted to tell everyone it's extremely well packaged. The foam fits it perfectly, so that right there is impressive. It's not just thrown in a box, it's very well protected. So you have two boxes to start out with. Let's see what we got here. One, that's probably the power brick. Yep, that's our power brick and cord. Put that aside. And then the other box is, I think, accessories, yes. And that's a really neat, impressive thing. First, there's the instruction manuals, which really there's not a whole lot to it. It has an 18-month warranty. And then we have a bag, which is really a neat touch for our charger and some cords. And they give you the cigarette plug adapter, and then they give you USB-C to USB-C cord. And then we'll take the foam piece off, which again, it's all molded right to fit everything, and it was really tough getting out, so it was extremely well packaged. So there's the top foam, and here's the unit, which again fits right into a piece of bottom foam that fits it perfectly. So shipping is awesome. So let's take this out of the wrapper. Right away you see it's got a retractable handle that you can push it up or down for carrying. But there's the front, and we'll go over all the different plugs and stuff. I just want to show you the actual unit for now. Side for the fan, back side, this is where there's a light, and the light is extremely bright. It's really neat light to have for like camping or power outages. There's the other side for fan. It's got really grippy, rubber grippy feet, so it really doesn't move at all. It'd take a lot to move it. And that's it. I also wanted to add on the construction of the unit. The Cellpowa500 portable generator has a fireproof ABS and a PC material plastic exterior case with vents on both sides. It's not metal, but it sure could feel like it. These vents allow fans to draw air through the unit, which keeps the internal components cool even under heavy loads. It's a very, very well-made unit. So the first thing I want to go over is this comes with it's not your normal lithium battery, it's a lithium nickel phosphate battery. So it can be charged with it has a 2,000 plus cycle life. So it's not like your normal lithium ion battery. This is a whole new technology, and I'm so happy to see somebody putting it in their products. So this thing will be charged easily over 2,000 plus times before it reaches 80% battery health. So the battery will last probably longer than most people, I would guess. So power interruptions are a common occurrence. Or if you have to plan, take a road trip, you don't want to go with generators powered by gasoline. Instead, you want to have one that ensures safe and effective, just like this one, the Bigblue Cellpowa500 37.6 watt power station. You can recharge it from 0 to 80% within 2 hours. And we'll go over the charging here shortly. High safety standards, again, with the lithium nickel battery. It has two 60-watt Type-C ports, two 18-watt USB-A support fast charges simultaneously for 4 devices. It's unlike other heavy, bulky, and noise gas-fired generators. This one, the Bigblue Cellpowa500 portable generator, can power your needs quietly, steady, and safely without unbearable noise or toxic fumes. When the fan came on, I didn't even know what it was. I had to put my ear up to it. So it's a very quiet, very efficient charging fan. It has upgradable intelligent heat disposition. When the power exceeds 180 watts or the battery temperature exceeds 45 Celsius, the fan will start cooling. And that's in both directions. If you're charging it and it hits 180, or if you're drawing from it and hits 180 watts, the fan comes on. So it keeps it safe. The design, when the portable power station is charged, the screen will automatically dim after 150 seconds for saving energy and accelerating the charging time. The screen is always on when discharging. A little more information on the lithium nickel phosphate batteries. They come with an excellent thermal stability and charging performance at high temperatures. The chemistry ensures double safety compared to your traditional batteries. They won't cause fire or explosion. Also, Bigblue has a self-made BMS controller. The portable generator prevents short circuit, overcharging, undercharging, or overheating protection. This ensures that both the Cellpowa500 and your device remain safe from any damage. This is probably one of the most intelligent devices I've ever seen, and I'm going to go over that shortly. When you plug it in, it knows the load. It kicks back to how much power you need for that load. It's exceptionally an intelligent charger. Okay, so next let's talk about the different ways to charge it. There's 6 fast recharging ways to 100%. You have the 96 watt original adapter plus 2 power delivery 60 watt chargers, which will charge it in 2.8 to 3.2 hours. You have the 96 watt original adapter plus 1 power delivery charger, will be about 3.5 to 4 hours. You have 2 power delivery 60 watt chargers, and when I talk about power delivery, I mean the USB-C. That takes 5 to 6 hours. Original wall outlet, 6 to 7 hours. Solar panel, which I don't have, but I'd like to get one here shortly, and we'll do some demonstrating with that. is around 6 hours with the Cellpowa500. The plain cigarette lighter adapter is 12 to 14 hours. And then we have you can charge the Cellpowa to 80% in 2 hours by connecting the two 60-watt power delivery USB-Cs and the DC input simultaneously. It charges it very fast. I wouldn't doubt it's probably less than 2 hours. The unit has two pure sine wave AC outlets. Comes with a peak 1000 watt, has the cigarette adapter, and cover with two DC outputs. The Bigblue solar generator is powerful enough to support a Wi-Fi router for 44 hours, a camera for 20 hours, a CPAP for 40 hours, 40 watts for up to 10 to 20 hours, and a MacBook you can recharge 8 to 9 times. All the outlet ports, except for the AC, support pass-through charging. You cannot use the AC outputs while the power station is being charged. It also has what's called MPPT technology. The Cellpowa500 power station has an advanced MPPT solar charger controller, which improves the solar conversion. Just plug the solar panels, more than 80 watts, into the 5.5 by 2.2 input port on the front of the unit, and you're good to go. They suggest that you order their extra Bigblue Cellpowa500 foldable solar panels. Together, it is specially designed to adapt Bigblue Cellpowa500, and it takes 6 hours to fully charge in direct sunlight, which you can't beat. Charging something with sunlight. It's free. The unit has a large LCD 4.0 display. It's an informative display with high quality, shows the remaining battery life, the input-output wattage, failure warning indicator, temperature protector indicator, the full charging time / lasting time, etc. In this way, you can easily determine the amount of power you have used and the remaining amount at night. Again, it's an extremely intelligent generator. On a note, multiple ports can work together, but if used power of the power station is more than 600 watts, the warning sign keeps flashing and the DC outputs will be turned off. So, how do we operate this thing? Long press the master switch for 2 seconds and then short press the AC switch. Connect your appliance to the AC outlet and start charging. Long press the master switch for 2 seconds and then connect your electrical devices to the USB ports and start charging. Click the master switch to turn it off. Long press the master switch for 2 seconds and short press the DC switch. Connect your appliance to the DC outlet and start charging. The USB-C output comes with intelligent identification. It will work without turning on any switch. You just plug it in. It will be turned on automatically after connecting your electric equipment, and the output will be turned off after removing the devices. So here's the unit when I first received it. It had 65% battery life. I plugged in 2 USB-Cs and the wall charger, and I'm getting a whopping 213 watts input from it. And if you notice, it says 1 hour to full, and I'm not drawing any watts, 0 output. Okay, here it is again, and we're at 68%. But if you notice, it starts to count down even to minutes. So right there it says 54 to full minutes, and then the icon for the fan is on because it is 211 watts of input right now. So once it reaches 180 input or output, the fan comes on to protect the unit. Really cool. So the next couple pictures, I wanted to demonstrate and show you the actual intelligence of this unit. So I'm fully charged, and I have a plug in the USB-C that's drawing 93 watts. I'm sorry, 37 watts output. It's charging at 93. Okay, so this lasted maybe, I don't know, 30 seconds. So next we have, a little later, it kicked itself down to 33 input. It went from the 90 whatever to the previous slide to 33. It actually sensed that the output was way less than 90, so it kicked itself down to an input of 33, and I'm only outputting 29. So it always stays just a little bit above the input. I'm sorry, the output, so the input will keep it at 100% as best as possible. Again, it's extremely intelligent. So here we actually found another use for the handle. My good buddy Fred has been sitting on it for the last hour, and he really loves just sitting there and squeaking. All jokes aside though, if you notice once again, there's 24 input and only 20 output. So the input from the charger always remains higher at its best it can. The input always keeps itself a little bit higher than what it's putting out to keep the battery at 100%. Now that's with it plugged in, of course, but I just thought it was really neat to be able to see this plugged in never will go down and never goes higher than what it needs to. It's always adjusting inside. Very, very unique. So here's another neat observation. I have the unit plugged into my iPad, which has now hit 100%. The output is 0.006 watts, so it's still sending some power out, but because it's so minimal, it's no longer charging and the input is 0. So I imagine once, if it's left that way long enough, it'll start to charge it again and bring it back to 100%. It's currently at 100, but if it drops, it'll come back on and kick it up to the 100% mark. So that was my review / unboxing of the Cellpowa500 from the company Bigblue. I'm going to be getting some other items from them, hopefully in the future, which I'll be reviewing. One of them would be the solar panels, I'm sure, that are less than this. So they've definitely priced themselves in the market, taking away from everyone else easily. So I hope you found my video to be helpful. Thank you for being here. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. And until the next time, I'm out.